Coffee lovers of the world unite. I've got this fabulous no-bake sweet treat that you are going to absolutely flip over. Let's make this beautiful coffee slice on the One Pot Chef. First things first, into a little jug I'm going to add a 400 gram can of sweetened condensed milk and 60 grams of butter which I have just melted. Give that a stir together until combined. Into a big mixing bowl I've got 250 grams of plain sweet cookies which I have just crushed up in the food processor. If you're in the UK, digestive biscuits will be fine. Here in Australia I'm using Marie biscuits. US, graham crackers, they will be all good. To that I'm adding in 1 cup of desiccated coconut and just stir that together. Pour in the condensed milk and butter mixture and mix to combine. You'll end up with this sticky, gooey mess. Perfect. Next, I've got a brownie tray, which I have lightly greased and lined with some non-stick baking paper, and we're just going to add that cookie mixture in. And just using clean fingers, we're just going to press that mixture all over the base. Once that's all pressed out, this is ready to go into the fridge to chill while we work on the rest of our ingredients. Next, I've got 1/4 cup of milk, which I've just heated up in the microwave so it's nice and hot. And to that I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. I'm using an espresso powder today, but any instant coffee will do. I'm just going to mix that together. Next, into a big bowl, I've got 250 grams of butter. I'm using unsalted butter today, and I've got it at room temperature so it's nice and soft. And next I'm going to sift in 3 cups of pure icing sugar or powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar, depending on where you live in the world. And using an electric hand mixer, we're just going to cream the butter and the icing sugar together for about 5 minutes or until it's light and fluffy. And we're just going to beat in that cooled coffee mixture. About a minute later, and that coffee icing is looking absolutely gorgeous. It's thick and rich. Let's get this together. Carefully transfer the topping onto the base and just smooth it out so it covers everything. And this can go into the fridge for about 20 minutes or until the buttercream topping has set. Once set, we can take it out of the pan and just peel back the paper. Now, sticklers for neatness will want to cut the edges off because they are a little raggy, but otherwise, all we need to do is cut this into squares. And I recommend cutting these into small squares or small strips rather than big honkin' chunks, because this is really rich and really sweet and you don't want to overdo it a bit. And here we have our completed no-bake coffee slice. These little squares of gorgeousness are so easy to put together. They're rich, they're sweet, and they will be a huge hit. Oh, these little babies, they're rich and sweet, and I'm ready to dive in and have a taste. Oh my God. Pardon my licking the thumbs. Oh wow. I won't need a coffee after that. The base is lovely and chewy and soft. The top is rich and creamy and sweet with that beautiful coffee flavour to it. This is absolutely delightful. It's so simple to put together. Guaranteed, next time you've got friends coming over for coffee, you make a batch of these and trust me, everyone will love you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check me out on social media on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And of course my website, OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. Don't like coffee? No problem. Instead of using instant coffee, you could use some unsweetened cocoa powder and make this into a chocolate slice. It'll work just as well, same amount, just 2 tablespoons of cocoa into the hot milk, and you'll make a beautiful chocolate slice instead.